Hey guys, welcome back and happy Thursday. One, I want to say thank you so much for joining me this morning in another episode of my Wake Up and Adam because we have the best time. And then also our Real Housewives of Orange County recap that we did with Jason from Down with Jason. I mean, guys, we had almost 700 people in the room. So you guys are so incredible. And now, of course, that's not what we're back to talk about, but I at least have to thank you guys. I have to give credit where credit is due. We're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Miami, Larsa Pippen more specifically, because it looks like this season, her divorce from Scottie Pippen is probably her main focus, her main storyline. And now her divorce is finalized. So we have all the details on that and more. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like, according to page 6, the Pippens are no longer. Larsa and Scottie Pippen have finalized their divorce 3 years after filing and trying to figure out the division of the assets. This is what Us Weekly reported. They said, I can confirm that Scottie and Larsa Pippen are now divorced, and that divorce was finalized on December 15th of 2021. Attorney David J. Glass told the outlet in a statement, all issues were resolved amicably. These parties are now focusing on successfully co-parenting the remaining minor children. All right. Page 6 reached out to Glass for comment, and it was said, the Real Housewives of Miami star and former Chicago Bulls player married in 1997, and they welcomed 4 children, Scottie Jr. in 2000, Preston in 2002, Justin in 2005, and Sophia in 2008. The former pair first announced that they were separating in 2016, but decided to reconcile before Larsa filed for divorce in 2018, amid rumors that she was having an affair with a rapper named Future. She has denied those allegations, but it does make you wonder. And I also was wondering, did Larsa file for divorce because she was running around with the Kardashians and she was seeing all of these different people? She's hanging out with Drake. She's hanging out, celebrities galore, right? Think about the Kardashians, think about their Christmas Eve parties, think about it's like the biggest event and all you're doing is rubbing elbows with all the right people. So I wondered, did she think that maybe the grass was greener on the other side and wanted to try out the single life? Since officially splitting, Larsa has defended herself against the trolls who have blamed her for the demise of her marriage. She said, stop tripping. Dude, you don't know what you're talking about. I held him down and still do. This is what she responded to when a troll was going in on her on Instagram. And she said, just because I don't air his dirty laundry doesn't mean it doesn't stink. I just don't want to do his laundry anymore. Now, while they're no longer romantically involved, the ex-couple has remained best friends for the sake of their children. So that's a good sign. She said, we are really best friends. This is what she told Us Weekly in 2019. Our kids are amazing, and I feel like we both parent the same way. We're really traditional in the way we raise our children. That's really important. We are obsessed with our kids. Scottie and I are both the same in a lot of ways. Family always comes first. All right, so breaking this down, I was thinking about the Pippens and what does this look like for their divorce? How much money is Larsa actually getting? Well, since they technically did not have a prenup, they have to split everything 50-50. Like she said, I held that man down for 20 years. She's probably getting almost half of everything. That means half of the cars, half of the homes, and half of that $1 million savings account. You know it's up there. I actually wanted to look up, and maybe you guys can go ahead and comment below. I didn't look it up before doing this video, but what is Scottie Pippen's net worth? And for Larsa, she has her own jewelry brand, and she has a few other things that she's doing while also making, apparently, allegedly, $10,000 a day on OnlyFans. Sounds like she's doing okay. That's $300,000 a month. And if you just watched last week's episode of Miami, you saw where she takes her daughter, Sophia, and they go shopping. This is crazy to me. They go shopping and she's like, Sophia, we closed down the store for you. Like, they picked a couple clothes, just pick out what you like. What about these shorts? They're cute. And then we see the price tag and it's like $800 for a pair of shorts. Get out of here. I don't care if I was making $20,000 a day on OnlyFans. And I understand you're supposed to spoil your kids. I get it. And I was kind of a spoiled kid too, but I also wasn't getting $800, pairs of shorts. When I would go school shopping, my parents would give each one of us kids $200 to go school shopping. And whatever you did with that 200, you better make it last until Christmas break. Then at Christmas break, 9 times out of 10, we got more clothes to last us the rest of the year. But that's how it worked. And if our school had a uniform, because I went to like 13 different schools, if we landed on a school with a uniform, my parents were in heaven. They're like, you get a blue collared shirt, a white one, navy, a black one, and a maroon one. Go to school. I'm like, that's kind of shitty. I don't want to wear that to school, but I did. Anyways, getting back to the Real Housewives of Miami and Larsa Pippen, we heard a lot of drama was going on behind the scenes between her and Kim Kardashian. It's so funny because her main kind of thing, the reason that fans are focused and even interested in Larsa, and it's sad to say kind of, is her association with Kim Kardashian. And everyone wants to know what happened. What happened between Larsa and the Kardashians? Well, at one point, Larsa was running all over Beverly Hills, and when TMZ would catch up with her, she would speak on them. They would say, Larsa, what do you think about Kim Kardashian's divorce? Or Larsa, what do you think about Tristan cheating on Khloe? And she'd be like, Tristan really messed up and Khloe's in a lot of pain. And, she wasn't saying anything bad. But if you go back to some old episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, you would see where Kim was furious. And she's like, I had to tell her to stop talking to the press. It looks desperate. And she was getting a little annoyed about it. So I think what happened was the Kardashians distanced themselves. However, Larsa did confirm on Watch What Happens Live that she still talks to Kim. They talk all the time. There's no rift within that relationship. And that's her version of the story. Now, if there was a rift within the relationship, Kim Kardashian would never, and I repeat, never share that information with us, because at the end of the day, if she talks about it, good or bad, it's just making whoever she's talking about more relevant. So if there was an actual rift, she's not going to go out here and be like, yeah, Larsa and I don't talk anymore, because then every major news outlet, Page Six, New York Times, New York Post, Radar Online, OK Magazine, Us Weekly, it's all going to be like, Kim Kardashian slams Larsa Pippen. And then you're going to have some silly like little beauty brand off to the side being like, oh, Larsa's hot right now. Let's give her a brand ambassador or whatever. Let's have her do a sponsored deal. We'll pay her $20,000 to post on Instagram, because all eyes are on her Instagram right now because Kim Kardashian just slammed her. I know it sounds like the silliest kind of, it sounds really dumb, but it's true. That's how it works. You talk about it, it becomes more relevant. But again, guys, I don't want to just give you this information and not ask what you think. What do you think about Larsa's divorce? What do you actually think that she made in that settlement? That's a big question. I'm guessing somewhere around $20 million is what she ended up walking with. But I do want to know, and if you guys, well, I can look it up after this, but go ahead and comment below in the comments. I was going to say in the live chat. I'm so used to doing lives today. In the comment section, if you know Scotty's net worth, let's start the conversation, because let's divide that in half. And sometimes net worths on Google are not always accurate. Neither are ages. So maybe that might not be the best reference. Point is, she's making bank off of this divorce. She's walking away with millions, but she also gave him 4 children and she was with him for 20 years. So I think she deserves it. That's another question I have for you guys. Do you think she deserves it? Half of everything, half of the $1 million bank account, half of the homes, cars, and everything in between? Or is that a stretch? All right. Well, with that, guys, also don't forget, we are going live tomorrow on Jason's channel, Down with Jason, to talk about the Real Housewives of Miami. We will be recapping it. And of course, I told you guys after my wake up and Adam at 9:30 a.m., we have another live at 11:30 a.m. with Ronald Richards. Ronald Richards, we've had on multiple times. We even got ourselves mentioned in Erica Girardi's court case because we had him on, which was a thing. But we've had him on multiple times, and he's always covering the litigations and legal issues that are going on with the housewives. So now he's going to touch on some Orange County ones as well. Hopefully you guys can join us again, 11:30 a.m. Eastern. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell, because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.